How do I balance being a dad and getting into shape? That's the question that I want to talk about today. So stick around for the next 2 or 3 minutes and I'll give you a quick tip at the end of this video on how you can juggle work and being a dad. G'day, Tom here, helping dads over 35 lose the gut for good without giving up carbs, counting calories or doing long and intense workouts. And today, I want to talk about how to juggle getting back into shape and being a dad. And on Friday night, we watched a film with the kids called Christopher Robin. It's a remake of Winnie the Pooh the book and the movie, and pretty cool, really. Like, we wanted to find something that's family appropriate, so we watched that. And Christopher Robin, when he grows up, Christopher Robin, for those of you that don't know, in the Winnie the Pooh book, used to hang out and play with Pooh and Tigger and all the characters, Eeyore and all that. And it talks about Christopher Robin as he gets older. And he stops playing with his Tiggers and Winnie the Poohs, and then he's got his own kids. He's in his probably 30s, and it's his story. I don't want to give too much away, but it's his story about getting really busy. He's gone, he's gone off and he's done all these things in his life, but then he's really busy trying to make the most of his career and the stuff that we want to do as dads. Like, what did I want to do 20 years ago when I first got into business? I wanted to do the best that I could for my kids. Just like I'm sure that you guys that are watching this, I'm sure want to do the best for your kids. And sometimes we think that doing the best for our kids involves pursuing a career or building this awesome business, and all that stuff is really cool, and we show an example and we do the money stuff and we provide food and shelter and all that. But sometimes along the way we forget what the most important thing is. So to get into shape and to be the best dad that you can be, it can be tough, absolutely. But rather than waiting for that moment to be the super dad, or for not to be busy anymore, or for life to stop getting in the way, the lesson that I got out of Christopher Robin is there's no better time than the present to just hang out with your kids for 10 minutes today. I noticed myself that when I'm really absorbed into something that that, like, work-wise, I can forget and I can get off track. And Christopher Robin reminded me that one of the easiest ways to balance getting into shape and being a dad is to forget the balance. The first priority, my tip for today, then my number one priority is forget the balance and just spend 10 minutes, with your kids, today, tomorrow, whenever you next can, because that's the most important thing about being a super dad. So we're back here finishing up for today. Tom Karamzalis talking about how to balance getting into shape and being a dad. And, there's no such thing as balance. It's first and foremost as kids. If you want to get my first 3 steps that I took to get into shape, download, there'll be a link somewhere on this page. It's called the SuperDad Quick Start Guide. Go and hit the link, download that guide. It's got 3 easy steps that you can take to start getting into shape whilst doing all that cool stuff with your family. I'm Tom Karamzalis. I'll see you on the flip side.